Tell us, Alice, where are we and what do you see?
In the park, we see a sweep of saw palmetto, which is a Florida native plant. We have some longleaf pine trees, those tall, skinny ones, and this area has not received a controlled burn yet. From time to time, the Forest Service will do a controlled burn, which is what you're seeing on the other side of the road. And that removes highly flammable scrub and understory plants, and it allows many of the native wildflowers to thrive. So it's part of the natural ecological system in Florida to have these controlled burns. So maybe every 3 or 4 years. In the old days, before we had recommended pine stripe, area would set on fire.
So the Forest Service here has put together some wonderful information that details all the part of this particular park. If you can see just right there is the glimmer. We're very close to water. The sign next to the canoe launch says the ups and downs of a basin marsh. Between Savannas pine flatwoods and the Atlantic coastal ridge is a strip of low-lying, shallow, shrubby wetlands called the Basin Marsh. Depending on the time of the year and the amount of rainfall, water levels may vary significantly in this marsh. Let's get another view. So beautiful. When water levels high, the Basin Marsh plant clearing is dominated by a variety of grasses and sedge. A thin layer of rock covers the sandy marsh bottom. In areas dominated by sawgrass, a more peat-like substrate overlies the sand. However, during extremely low water levels, the marsh may dry up completely. Organic material on the marsh bottom are then oxidized, revealing the white sand bottom. So you've got marsh lakes as well within these marsh areas, undisturbed lakes. These are deeper, open water, extremely deeper. The lakes hold the water year-round, even when the surrounding basin has dried up. Floating and emergent vegetation in the lakes consists mainly of a water lily, bladderwort, pickerel weed, and arrowhead community. I bet the other thing living in these marshes and lakes are alligators. So there is a unique chemistry of a basin marsh, and the changing of the water levels and the low pH of Savanna's waters in general help to create a unique water chemistry in the marsh. Even though there are a lot of organic materials, this is sharing with us, the marsh remains a low nutrient, low productivity aquatic system. And any buildup of the organic substrate goes through that oxidization process during extremely low water levels. And again, it reveals the sand. So you're not necessarily having layers of nutrient stay. Wetlands comprise, in this specific area, 45% of the preserve that we're on. Most of the water is coming from rainfall. And some of a lesser quality comes from the runoff from storms. So beautiful, yeah? So here again is the burn and the not burned sides. What we are looking at here, this beautiful little flower and plant is a native plant. This is called a cartridge pea, and it is a resting place for sulfur butterflies, and it is a host plant for their caterpillars. Isn't that beautiful? And here it is just on the side of the road. And there are the water lilies, the perch I was talking about. Let's get a little closer. Y'all forgive me if it moves a little bit. I gotta look for gators or snakes. And again, a gentle reminder about our alligator friends. Not only do you find the beautiful little frog fruit flowers and the ground cover near the beach in southern Florida, but as far up as Madison and the other counties, it can be here. And you are invited to check out Alice's frog fruit gardening tips for her garden, how you can help areas like this that are important to the ecosystem of all around the world, but especially here in Florida. You can help to support conservation of natural area. They're your water resources. And please avoid the use of pesticides and fertilizers. They're great contamination for the waters of the world.
Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Garden yay! See you again soon.